why did I change my name? So anyone who has been following me or has been watching any of my content and following any of my content will know that I'm all about vibration and energy and becoming skillful at learning how to connect to specific vibrations so that we can move from where we are currently in the lives that we are experiencing to the lives that we would actually love to be experiencing, in terms of connecting to that energy more effectively, as opposed to stumbling through life so long and struggling, And that is why I'm coming here today to speak about why I changed my name. So hello, I am Micheila, founder of Strive Alliance, a community where we are dedicated to essentially living more opulent and purposeful lives, but in a way that feels really good to us and that really resonates with us as individuals, as opposed to what we feel society expects from us, all the shoots that we should be doing in life, right? So why did I change my name and what has it got to do with vibration? So let me tell you a story about how this actually came about. When I was still working back in my corporate job, I had a friend who was expecting. She was pregnant and she was expecting, and she had a name that she was busy looking into. And then I took the name. I was like, "Okay, come help you out with that." Then I started researching what the meaning of the name is. And during my process of researching what the meaning of her child's name was, I came across this site called Kabbalarian. So this is the Kabbalarian philosophy. And I went down a rabbit hole with that, and I was so amazed by how I resonated with it. And it really resonated with me in terms of how I experienced my life. Okay, so no, I'm not gonna say what my previous name was, because it was what it was. It is what it is now. And the name that I had before, basically the reading that I received from the Kabbalarian website was that my name was going to lead me into more accounting and programming career-wise. And that is actually the work that I was busy with. I was in accounting, I dealt a lot with systems and so on. So I was like, oh my word, this is like so accurate. And then it goes into personality traits, and it even goes down to the type of illnesses that you can expect to experience in your life. Yeah, I didn't quite understand the illness one on me personally, but everything else resonated, and I went through the process of changing my name. I went through the whole process of changing my name and my surname. Now, some countries are not so favorable with this, because I know during my process and during the consultations that I had, leading up to the name change, because you go through a process with this, with the experts from the Kabbalarian philosophy. When you're going to go and change your name, I recommend, if you're going to do that, please consult with the experts on the matter. And then it came to light that not all countries are favorable about changing their name. Some countries don't allow it at all. And in our country as well, I didn't know. So the only way you can really find out, sometimes the best way to find out about this information is to go through the process. Like, I know I wouldn't just be able to phone them and say, oh, if I do this, is it going to work out? It's always like, no, you have to first submit it to head office and then see what the assessment says. So it's a process you actually have to follow. And what I found out about in South Africa, to change your name, they were fine with me changing my name, but legally to change your surname, you have to be linked to a family tree. I still use the name that I've chosen for myself in line with. So the name we choose is going to be in line with your birth path, because your birth path is saying, okay, I came on here, I came into earth, and I came into earth for a purpose. And my birth path, even the date of my birth, has a specific link to the vibration of my purpose. Okay, so this is all frequency, and it's energy, and it's at being at a specific vibration. We came in with a specific vibration when we landed here, when we were born, when we were conceived. We came in with a specific vibration. And that comes through in our date of birth as well. Now, linking your name vibration to your date of birth vibration, so that it's in harmony, is a process to it. And I feel that I will abide by what the system says in terms of this is the way the law is here, but I still feel that I have every right to decide for myself what I am called, what I am called upon as, what my name is, right? That is a personal decision for me, regardless of what the system is. So I still use you know, my chosen full name, But at least, you know, they went halfway there with 2 of the names that was legally now changed. So yes, and the reason that the names is recommended to be legally changed is also got to do with the consultation that I had from the Kabbalarian philosophy institution, where they were like, it's that, but in one of the articles, it's more to say, it's to confirm it, to say this is it, right? And to make sure that you're actually called upon the name that is now in harmony with your date of birth. And one of the reasons that you want to link the two together, right, in terms of legalizing it, is for that purpose. But what I read is that you can also gazette it. You can also gazette your name to say publicly that this is who you are, okay, which also has the same effect vibrationally on in terms of what it is you're trying to achieve. So yes, that is why I changed my name. I'm like, I love this stuff, right? I am fascinated by it. I studied by it, and this is why my work is also surrounded by it. So for those of you who are interested in knowing how can I get in harmony with the life that I would actually love to be living, how can I get in harmony with that? How do I even know what that looks like? Sometimes you might think it looks like a way that you've seen growing up, that was, you know, said that this is the way to be, but you might not feel like this is really who I am, this is what I really enjoy, what I really enjoy showing up as every single day. And it's an unfolding, it's a discovery, because the best way to find out is by experimenting, by putting yourself in that possible ideal state and seeing, does it work out or does it not work out? And the only way to find out is to actually go through the process, right? If I don't do anything about it, if I don't engage with it, how am I going to know? If I never try to play soccer, for example, I never get onto the field, how am I going to know if I'm actually good at it? I might be sitting there and thinking to myself, oh, that looks cool, but I don't get onto the field and actually try kicking the ball around for myself because of fear of whatever. How am I going to ever know if I can do this for myself or not? If this is something that actually does work or not? Am I going to be willing to, maybe 10 years from now, be laying on my deathbed and thinking to myself, man, if I just try that out, who knows what type of life I could be living or could have lived for myself, experienced for myself, all the things that I didn't do that I wish I had done. I mean, that for me is like, no, no, I don't want that. Do you want that? Do you? So, if you're interested in finding out more about how my work could possibly facilitate you in, you know, discovering how to live in this particular way for yourself, that, you know, just enlightens your life in a whole different way, and is that even really true? Let's chat about it. DM me, email me, let's set up a coffee chat about it. And if you're interested about it, what harm could it possibly do? What harm could it possibly do? The chats are beneficial for me to also try and get to know you as someone who's in my world, in my audience, somehow, some way, out of billions and billions of people, somewhere, somehow. I mean, you know, really. Okay, that's it from me. I look so forward to chatting with you guys and being in contact. And as always, feel free, DM, comment, email me. That's it for me. Bye.